Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well and you all and your families are doing okay. Guys, we are in serious times. It's really coming down to the last days. You're going to be running to the hills to rescue you, and there will be no rescue there. The things I'm seeing happening these days, it's clear to see the heart of man wax cold, heartless, no care or love for one another. The writings are up on the wall and the red flags are flying. You know, you can use what is going on social media as judge to know that things are really bad, because so much people are putting out their personal business on social media for sure, whether it good or bad, empowering or degrading. And most likely at times it is of a degrading or boastful nature. And you know what? The powers that be are studying these patterns and are learning and are getting information from the same mouths of these people. They are the ones that are basically snitching on themselves. So they are studying these people like species to make the next policy. And just bear in mind, these policies are generally not for the benefit of the people. These are policies to get more control of people, as they want to get into everything so they can find ways to take what people have, or at least most of what people have. And the same social media is what enables them by putting a lot of information out there for these policy makers to sit, listen, observe, and understand us more and know where our weakness lies. Now, in the US, things are being turned upside down, inside out, and shaken since new laws are put in place by the most recent president. The thing about it is that this man never kept secret what his intentions was. Yet, under Biden rules, which was more relaxing, everyone sit all chilled out and think there are laws that will be there to guide them and they got this, not realizing that the same people in power can change the laws at any time, while you there not taking advantages of opportunities. Now people are confused what to do next, especially migrants. You know, with everything that migrants will be going through and are going through right now, it look a bit like America is a bit ungrateful. Where would America be without migrant workers, legal or illegally? Not saying that they should not weed out the bad ones, because they are the ones mostly that causing this problem to come up now, because they are just too much and there are a lot. They are given opportunity to be in a country that is not theirs, where they say it's the land of opportunity, and instead of taking advantage of opportunities, they create mayhem, create dramas, war and strife, and are involving everything bad that you can think of, like they deliberately go there just for that. I remember, my granddad always say he wouldn't just send for everybody at Jamaica because everybody want to come up. But him say if he's an idiot in Jamaica, you're going to be an idiot in another country. If you were lazy in Jamaica, you're going to be a lazy bugger in another country. If you're a thief and criminal or gunman in Jamaica, you're going to another country. You're going to be a thief and gunman and criminal in that country. nothing really changes about you. The ones that you'll most likely feel it for is the most hardworking ones, and you will be just hoping that they were smart enough to organize themselves coming up to this point. Because really and truly, we can't hide the fact that a lot of the migrants make it so hard for themselves as they are barefaced and brawling, always doing the wrong things. Now, the governor of Florida, Ron Disantis, is planning to use remittances that you want to send back home to family and loved ones as an obstacle in immigrants' way. This is one of his plans that he sees is fit to curbing illegal immigrants in the USA. He wants there to be requirements for anyone transferring any money out of the country, whether you want to transfer it or you're going to send remittances, whether it's going to go through Western Union or any of the other remittances that get money from the USA to other countries. I'm not sure of all of them name. And you need to show proof that you are not an undocumented person. In other words, they want to make sure so you're not an illegal immigrant sending money back home. You see what this governor want to do? Hit you where it hurt the most, in your pockets. It's like he was somewhere chatting and hearing about all the remittances that migrants are sending back to their third world countries and said, yes, let's hit them where it hurts. I guess he's thinking he would rather it stay and be spent in the USA. He's basically saying migrants will do work that Americans won't do for meager money, which when it work out in their own country, it's a lot compared to if they were working there. So they want to come to the USA and do those jobs and send back home the money. So now he is going to impose ID verification for foreign remittances. So you have to show this kind of ID before you are allowed to transfer or send any remittance. It's like an e-verification code ID. You have to show, and the only way you can get such ID, you have to be a legal migrant in every sense of the word. So when you present this ID, it allows them to verify your background, who you are, where you're from, where you work, where you live, and your status in the country, from what date to what date. Damn, he could say, damn, this governor of Florida is preying deep. That's a wicked move. Because basically what he's saying, hit illegal immigrants in their pocket so it don't worth it in the end for them to come here and be illegal. Some people would say, but we've been using an ID already to send money. Well, that ID would most likely be your passport or driver's license from your own country. Well, soon it won't be valid in the USA for sending remittances back home. They want you to present an ID from the country you are sending from. That is the USA. That's verified you as being legal in the USA. And that's the only way you can get this ID. When you think about it, almost 70% of remittances that go to Jamaica comes from the USA. It would really be interesting to know what percentage is from illegal immigrants. Honestly, chances are most of that 70% would be illegal immigrants if they were to test it. We are stepping into 2025 on thin ice. It's like chaos erupting all over the world. Now, Jamaicans, we always have a style and a loophole to get around everything. trust and believe it's not so perfect when you're in another country to get those loopholes. Because you could say, I can ask my friend who is legal to send it, and that is a whole nother can of worms. Because if your friend that legal is Jamaican, trust and believe your stress level going to go up by 1,000,000. If your friend is not Jamaican, you still have a stress level to deal with, because now this friend have power over you in terms of knowing your business, and may even want to take advantage of that fact, maybe by taking money from you to do it, or taking money out of it when you ask them to do it, because they fully well know that you can't really report it if they run off with your money in essence. So it's another thing that you're going to have to look at. It's going to be a hard work dealing on that part, because putting your life in friends' hands is a very dangerous thing, especially nowadays kind of friendship. These friendships are not real friendship that's built on genuine care and love for each other. They built off how you complete my life and what benefit is there for me, or you must do my bidding without ask any question. These are the kind of friendships that are out there. So trying to get yourself caught up in an illegal situation and need to anchor on them. You ever notice, even you see them on social media, friends who know that another friend is not legal in a country. You hear how them lick out against each other. You hear how them broadcast it for everybody to know. You hear how them say them a call immigration and eat. You hear how they try to set them up. These people were friends, With friends like these, need enemy. Take sleep and mark that. And think carefully. Is it worth it? And is it worth it for how long? Because as sure as night turn to day, these friendships that we're having these days, they will turn on you. At the end of the day, these officials are biting off their nose to spite their faces, as many companies in the USA will suffer. The price of goods and services will skyrocket. There's going to be food shortages. The only crazy thing about the food shortages, it will trickle down to third world countries that depend on getting mass amount of imported food from these bigger countries. But think about it. If I used to pay $10 an hour to workers and they were so happy for it because of big money in their country per hour, and then now if I get US citizens to do it, they want $40 to do it. Because that's the thing, the ones that are there, the citizens are the native US people. Certain jobs they don't want to do because they ever do it for themselves. And at the end of the day, if they are to do it, they want a bag of money for it. So what do you think is going to happen? Everything is going to go up. The thing is, many immigrants who voted in the new president was so happy and elated to hear him saying he's going to send back all illegal immigrants back to their country. Even though some of these same immigrants may be your brothers and sisters, neighbors, friends and co-worker, you lot were okay with that. You felt good, don't it? That these people will lose their chances to live the American dream. But how quickly the tables turn when all immigrants, legal or illegal, comes into question now. Because at the end of the day, it's not your country either. They just give you a chance to live there for a time. Weeding out the illegal criminals can be understood, but now no immigrant is safe. The most important things, guys, stay glued to the new laws that are coming into place so you don't walk up into something that you're not able to get out of. Stay strong, guys, and make sure that you are in the know at all times. This is not the time to listen to a Susie and Nikki and Danny say, find out for yourself, because rumors and hearsay is not going to help you with these legal wranglings. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.